The sun rises gently over a small construction site, lighting up the bright yellow mini bulldozer waiting to begin its work. The machine wakes up with a soft hum from its engine, vibrating gently as it warms up. The operator inside the cabin checks the controls, making sure the blade and tracks are ready. A light breeze moves across the field, carrying small dust particles that glimmer in the sunlight. The mini bulldozer slowly rolls forward, its tracks leaving clean, deep marks in the soil. The camera zooms in on the front blade as it lowers smoothly toward the ground. The blade touches the dirt for the first push, scraping gently across the surface. As the bulldozer moves forward, the blade begins gathering loose soil into a growing pile. The engine hum grows slightly louder as the machine pushes steadily. Small rocks and clumps of dirt tumble across the blade, sliding upward as the push strengthens. The tracks grip the ground confidently, helping the mini bulldozer keep perfect stability. Dust rises lightly behind the machine, creating a realistic construction atmosphere. The mini bulldozer reaches the end of the path and lifts its blade slightly to release the dirt pile. The loose soil spreads smoothly as the blade rises, forming a small mound. The bulldozer reverses, its beeping sound echoing softly across the field. The camera follows the tracks, showing the perfectly flattened path it just created. The mini bulldozer turns to the left, preparing for its next push line. The blade lowers again, this time targeting a thicker patch of soil. The machine pushes forward with more force, its engine rumbling deeper. The dirt piles up quickly as the bulldozer continues to push in a straight line. Loose pebbles bounce as they move across the blade's surface. The camera switches to a top-down view, showing the widening trail created by the machine. The bulldozer reaches the end and gently shakes the blade to drop the last bits of soil. Soft dust clouds rise as the dirt settles into a neat pile. The mini bulldozer reverses again, ready to start the third push. This time, it tilts the blade slightly to the right, guiding the dirt into a specific area. The machine moves slowly but powerfully, showing how blade angle affects control. The dirt flows off the blade's side like a small waterfall of soil. A close-up shot reveals the perfectly smoothed ground behind it. The machine adjusts its position and lines up for another straight push. The blade lowers again with a soft metallic click. The mini bulldozer accelerates slowly, pushing deeper into the soil, this time to move heavier material. The dirt bunches up into a taller pile as the push grows stronger. The camera shifts to the side, showing the compactness and texture of the moving soil. Small clumps break apart as the bulldozer continues its steady motion. Reaching the end, the mini bulldozer lifts the blade high to release a larger mound. The soil spreads but keeps its shape, forming a clearly defined pile. The bulldozer pauses to inspect the work area, tracks resting firmly in the ground. A wide shot shows the progress: neat dirt lines, smooth paths, and evenly distributed piles. The operator inside the cabin adjusts a control lever to prepare for the next task. The bulldozer rotates gently, pivoting in place using its tracks. The camera captures the subtle details: shaking exhaust pipe, moving hydraulic arms, and vibrating blade. The mini bulldozer is ready for another push, starting the next phase of dirt moving. The mini bulldozer approaches a larger soil pile, preparing for a full pushing cycle. Camera angle shifts to the blade, showing its curved steel surface designed to scoop and roll soil forward. The machine lowers its blade slightly until it makes contact with the dirt. The bulldozer begins to push forward, slowly gathering a mound of soil in front of the blade. The tracks grip the ground firmly, providing the traction needed to push heavy soil without slipping. Close up on the soil rolling upward across the blade's curve. The operator keeps a steady speed, avoiding sudden movements that could spill the load. The bulldozer continues to move forward, keeping the dirt centered across the blade. Camera shifts behind the machine, showing how the soil is guided by the blade edges. The mini bulldozer reaches the transport point and prepares to unload the soil. The operator slightly raises the blade to let the soil slide out gently. The dirt mound begins to drop and spread on the ground. The blade is lifted higher, releasing the last bit of soil. Wide shot. The dumped soil forms a new small pile in the target area. The bulldozer reverses slowly, clearing space for the next push. The bulldozer lowers its blade again, this time just slightly touching the surface. The machine moves forward to smooth the soil layer evenly. Side angle shows the blade skimming the ground, leveling the top of the dirt pile. The tracks help stabilize the machine, keeping the leveling motion consistent. The operator adjusts the blade angle for a cleaner finish. The bulldozer glides across the surface, leaving a smooth trail behind. The bulldozer turns around for another dirt pushing cycle. Camera follows the machine moving back toward the original dirt pile. The blade lowers again, ready to engage the next load. The bulldozer pushes into the pile, collecting soil just like before. Another mound forms and moves steadily across the blade's surface. The machine transports the load toward the leveling area. The soil drops at the target zone. The blade shapes the ground with precision. A smooth surface appears as the bulldozer finishes another leveling pass. Close up on the machine's hydraulic system working continuously. The blade rises and lowers smoothly due to powerful hydraulic cylinders. Track movement stays stable even under heavy pushing force. Dust particles scatter as the machine works through the soil. A final wide shot shows the mini bulldozer transforming a messy pile into a clean, flat work surface. The video ends with the bulldozer parked neatly, blade lifted,